I am Dr. Jesse John, Department of Anatomy, Assistant Professor, Department of Anatomy, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women University, Jaipur. So today we are discussing rest of the part of the anatomy of the kidney, and first we will discuss microscopic structures. When the kidney is split longitudinally, it presents the kidney proper and the renal sinus. Kidney proper. The cortex is located just below the renal capsule and extend between the renal pyramids as renal column. The cortex appear pale yellow with granule texture. The medulla is composed of 5 to 11 dark conical masses called renal pyramids. The apices of the renal pyramids form nipple-like projection and the renal papillae which invaginate the minor calyxes. And in this picture microscopic structure of the kidney, and we seen here the ureter renal capsule and the renal columns, renal cortex and renal pyramids and medullary rays, and it is a longitudinal section of the kidney. Renal sinus, it is a cavity of considerable size present within the kidney. It takes up a large part of the interior of the kidney and opens at the medial border of the kidney as hilus. It contains greater part of the renal pelvis, major and minor calyces, renal vessels, lymphatics and nerves, and fat. We can see here this is the renal capsule, renal cortex and medulla. These constitute the kidney proper and the rest of the part is renal sinus. Vasculature of the kidney. First we will discuss the arteries supply. The kidneys are supplied by the renal arteries. Usually there is one renal artery for each kidney, but in about 30% individuals, accessory renal arteries are also found. They commonly arise from the aorta and enter the kidney at the hilus or at one of its poles, usually the lower pole. The renal arteries have a blood flow in excess of 1 liter per minute. The renal arteries arise directly from the abdominal aorta, just below the origin of the superior mesenteric artery. The right renal artery passes to the right behind the inferior vena cava and right renal vein, while the left renal artery passes to the left behind the left renal vein. Near the hilum of the kidney, each renal artery divides into the anterior and posterior divisions. Each of these segmental arteries, after supplying renal sinus, divided into lobar branches. These lobar arteries break up into 2 and 3 interlobal arteries, which passes through renal column between the pyramids. When an interlobar artery reaches the base of the associate pyramids, it divides dichotomously into the arcuate arteries. Then arcuate arteries run parallel to the surface of the kidney between the pyramids and the overlying cortex. The renal arteries do not anastomosis with adjacent arcuate arteries but give branches which pass radially towards the surface of the kidney and which are called interlobular arteries. The afferent arterioles from interlobular arteries passes to the capillary of glomeruli, which then reunite to form afferent arterioles. The afferent arterioles divide to form peritubular capillary plexus around the convoluted tubules. The capillaries drain into the interlobular veins, then into the interlobar veins, which run along the corresponding arteries. The interlobular veins drains into the arcuate veins, which in turn drain into interlobar veins, which pass through the kidney tissue to the sinus, where they join to form the renal vein. Venous drainage. The venous blood from the kidney is drained by the renal veins, right and left. The left renal vein passes in front of the aorta, immediately below the origin of the inferior mesenteric artery. Now we are discussing lymphatic drainage of the kidney. Lymphatics from the kidney drain into the para-aortic lymph nodes at the level of the origin of the renal arteries. Nerve supply. Each kidney is supplied by the renal plexus of the nerves, which reach the kidney along the renal artery. The renal plexus consists of both sympathetic and parasympathetic fibers. Sympathetic fibers are derived from T10 to L1 spinal segments, and the parasympathetic fibers are derived from both vagus nerves. Now this is the assignment for you, and here two questions is present. What is the blood supply of the kidney? And we are asking the vasculature of the kidney, and what is the renal sinus? And you have to do all these things in your notebook, and please find the queries and let me know, and I will resolve very soon. Thank you so much.